Hello friends, welcome back to the practical session in Python. Today let's discuss about Python strings. What all operations we can do on the Python strings. So, firstly, let's see the concept that strings are immutable. So friends, firstly, let's see that strings are immutable. That is, the contents of the string cannot be changed. In Python, strings are of immutable type. We cannot change the contents of the string. So, for example, let me say name equal to I like Python programming. So, my name is having the value I like Python programming. Now when I say ID of name, it will give the memory location where name is being stored. So if I run this code, I get the memory location as 1980419299568. Last three digits are ending with 568 suppose. Now let me say I change my name to I am Sam. I am Sam. And now if I specify Now, if I specify ID of name, let's check what is the memory location in which it is stored. So the last three digits, if I check, it is different. So the memory location for storing the first string, that is I like Python programming, and the second string I am Sam, are both stored at two different memory locations. So we say strings are immutable. That is, the content of the string I like Python programming is not changed, it's not modified, but in a new memory location the string I am Sam is being stored. So from this example, we can say that strings are immutable. Now let's check out the operations which we can do on string. Firstly, let's check the concatenation operation. So in concatenate, if you want to combine two strings, say string 1 is having some value and string 2 is having some value, and if you want to concatenate the two strings, you can say string 1 plus string 2. So the concatenation symbol is nothing but plus. So now if I say string 1 str1 equal to I like space, I'm giving one space after like, and now I say my str2 is equal to Python programming. So friends, in str1 it is storing I like, and in str2 the string Python programming is being stored. Now I want to combine these two strings, so I store it in a third variable called string3, and I say str1 plus str2. So plus is the concatenation symbol. So str1 and str2 will be combined. And when I say print str3, the new string variable, let's see what is the result. So gives the result I like Python programming. So it combines string 1, string 2 into a new string called str3, and when I print str3 it returns the value I like Python programming. Similarly, we can concatenate n number of strings. So let me say st1 equal to ram space, st2 equal to sam space, st3 equal to sham space. So here I have taken three strings. We can concatenate the strings with the plus symbol. So let me say strn equal to string 1 plus string 2 str st1 plus st2 plus st3. Now let me print strn. So now if I print strn, it will give the value Ram space Sam space Sham. So let me check the result. So yes friends, you got the result Ram space Sam space Sham. So in this way you can concatenate n number of strings and get a and can store the value in one particular string, and when you print that particular string you get the combined list of all the you get the combined string. In this case it was st1 plus st2 plus st3. So this was one method of concatenation. We can concatenate by another method. This was by using the plus symbol. Now let me show by using the join built-in function. We have a built-in function in strings called join, and the syntax for this is dot join and then an argument. So the first bracket is holding the separator dot join, and within the second brackets you have to give the argument, which is an iterable argument. It can be a list, it can be a tuple, or it can be a string. So now let's look into some examples. Now let me say st1 equal to I like Python, and let me say st2 equal to programming. So st1 is holding I like Python, st2 is holding programming. So now after Python I will give a space. Now I want to combine st1 with st2 and get the result as I like Python programming. So by using the join built-in function, how can we achieve this? So firstly I say st3 equal to, I give separator, I don't give any value in the separator. If you give one space, a space will occur between Python and programming. Since I've already given a space after Python, I don't require any space. So I do not give any space but just quotes. And then I say dot join, and in a list I pass st1. Since it takes only one argument, since this parenthesis takes only one argument, I can pass the two string variables in a list and st2. Now if I say print st3 and run the code, I sorry this I have to comment out. Okay, now if I run the code, I get the result I like Python programming. So this join has combined st1 with st2, and the result is I like Python programming. It is just like concatenation. So this is the second method of concatenating. Now if I give in the, this is just for your reference, if I give a hyphen and the separator section, if I give a hyphen and if I run the code, I get I like Python space, and then it will concatenate with a separator and then the string 2. So it will first print the first string fully completely, then separator will be added and the string 2 will be concatenated. In this case we don't want a hyphen, we just want a space, so we can just run without giving any separator. So this was the second concept for you friends. It was concatenating by using the join function. Now let's check out the third way of concatenating, that is by using the format function. For this, let me take two variables st1 and st2. we have taken in the previous cell itself. ST1 is I like Python, ST2 is programming. Now I won't give any space over here after Python. Now let me run. Okay. Now for the formatting, let me say the format is where st3 is equal to, in double quotes, I specify two curly braces separated by a space. So here I am giving one space, here I am giving one space and then giving the second curly braces. Then I say dot format, then I specify st1 comma st2. It need not be in a list or a tuple because it takes n number of arguments. Format takes n number of arguments. So now if I run the code, now if I say print st3, see the first curly braces is a placeholder for st1 and the second curly braces is the placeholder for st2. So instead of the curly braces, st1 would be replaced a space and then string 2. So now if I run the code, it will say I like space, I like Python space and then programming. I like Python, then a space which I have given over here and then programming. So the combined string, that is the concatenated string, will be displayed on the screen. So this was the format function. So friends, we looked into three types of concatenation. One was with the plus symbol, the other one was with the join built-in function, and the third one was with the format built-in function. So these were the three types of string concatenation. Now let's look into string repetition. Repetition. In this, friends, I take one particular string like st1 equal to I like Python and st2 equal to programming. Sorry, I take st1 equal to I like Python. Now I want to repeat it twice. I like Python space I like Python. So I give a space over here, and now if I say st2 equal to st1 into 2. So string 1, it will multiply 2 times. So it will repeat twice. So now when I run this code, I get the result. Now I have to print st2. Print st2. Now if I run the code, I get the result. I like Python. I like Python. Twice it has been displayed on the screen. This is because we are given the increment as 2. Now if we give it as 3, it will display thrice. So when I run the code, you see I like Python, I like Python, I like Python. So it has displayed thrice. And one more thing, for string repetition, we cannot multiply one string with another string. So if I say st1 equal to I like Python, st2 equal to programming. Now if I say st3 equal to st1 into st2, it will throw an error. Cannot multiply sequence by non-int of type str. It should be an integer value and it cannot be a string. We cannot multiply two strings. But what we can, and one more thing, in concatenation, we cannot append a string with an integer value. Suppose I say st1 equal to I am studying in. and my st2 is equal to a integer which is just say second. I'm studying in standard 2, I say suppose. Now if I say string 3 st3 equal to st1 plus st2. st2 is holding an integer value, st1 is holding a string. And when we concatenate a string with an integer, we end up in an error. Can only concatenate string, not int to string. So we cannot concatenate an integer with a string, but we can only concatenate strings with only a string with another string. So these were the different types of uh, examples which I wanted to share with you. I hope this is clear for you, friends. If you have any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do share with your friends. If you and please do subscribe to my channel to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.